Well, it's been a while since I reviewed a weird food, so let's review a weird food. Hey everybody, Ryan Reed here, and today we're going to be talking about M&M's new flavor, or at least as far as I know it's a new flavor, chocolate popcorn. This is an interesting one on so many levels. First and foremost being that I would never consider popcorn a flavor I would want with my M&Ms. Now, I do know that when you go to the movies, a lot of people will put chocolate on popcorn, or a lot of people will put M&Ms on popcorn, or I've seen Raisinets, and that type of stuff, I get it. I understand that it's a different thing. But I've never thought I wanted popcorn flavored M&Ms to go with my regular M&Ms. That just seems kind of strange to me. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, but the other thing about this that I find weird is that it says M&M's official sponsor of the NFL, and we've got the blue M&M there holding a football and with a box of popcorn with chocolate on it. Many questions about that. First and foremost being, okay, so is this exclusively because they're sponsored by the NFL? Is this a flavor that the NFL requested? Also, I've seen people eat, you know, hot dogs and nachos and cotton candy and all kinds of stuff like that at a, like, sporting event. I'm not a big football fan, so maybe popcorn is a big thing at football. I don't know. But even still, even the few games I've sat down to actually watch with people who do like football, I've never been like, you know what, I want chocolate popcorn. It's just not a snack that I think of when I think of watching a football game. I think of twice baked potatoes, or I think of, like I said, nachos, or things like that. Chocolate flavored popcorn is more like, I'm at home, I've made popcorn, I'm gonna watch a movie, but I want it to be a sweeter thing, so I'm gonna drizzle some chocolate on it. That I totally get. The combo of everything here is just baffling to me. But according to this, they're chocolate popcorn, artificial flavors, blah, blah, milk chocolate with crisp rice center. So, is it supposed to taste like popcorn? Is it? I don't know. I saw these in the store and went, I kind of want to try that. You know what? That'd make a good video. So, let's find out here. Let's get one. So we're gonna, I mean, it just looks like a regular M&M, obviously, although this one got a little beat up. These were, I had to go do some shopping, so these were sitting in the car for a little bit, and then I put them in the fridge for a few days to try and, like, make sure they didn't melt. So they might be a little incorrectly formed at this point, but we'll find out. All right. Okay, those are weird. They're not bad. They're like, how do I describe this? Well, I just lost one. Great. How do I describe this? These kind of taste like, they've got that like wafer that you get like in a Crunch bar with chocolate around them. It's got the M&M chocolate, which is a very kind of distinct chocolate flavor. And there is kind of this hint of popcorn flavoring. It's not super overwhelming. It's there. It's more of an aftertaste. You know that aftertaste popcorn has, where like sometimes you make like a microwave popcorn, you make something, you eat it, and you're like, oh, this is good, and then like after a while you kind of just like, I'm tasting that like weird popcorny kind of like not quite burnt flavor that sometimes you get like with microwave popcorn, or just like popcorn's cooked wrong. It's kind of like that. I don't know if these are bad or not. I really can't. These are way just. I've gotten really big ones, really small like M&Ms. I don't know if that's because they melted or if these are just. But they're not. They're not like melted like. You can't see that really, but like they're not melted like all over the place. They're just kind of like weirdly formed. But I can't tell also if they're all wafer ones or if they're like just some are wafer ones. Okay, I keep going back for them, so they can't be that bad. These are good. I don't know if these would be my go-to. They're weird. You know what? If you really wanted like that popcorn, chocolate popcorn thing, but maybe you're at the movies. Again, this is apparently sponsored by NFL, so maybe you're at a football game, question mark? But let's say movies. Let's say you're at the movies and you really want that chocolate popcorn kind of vibe, but you also don't want to like risk getting kernels stuck in your teeth because you're sitting through a 3-hour movie or something like that. This would be a good alternative. It's gonna give you that same kind of fix of like, oh, it's kind of like popcorn, and it's crunchy, and it's sweet, and it's chocolatey. I can see where they're going with this. Is it perfect? No, it's not. I mean, this was already something I was a little hesitant about, but like, if you really like popcorn and chocolate and stuff, you'll probably dig these. Again, like, I just buy popcorn and sprinkle chocolate on it, or like buy popcorn and M&Ms. Like, I actually think that's a better combo. Them trying to make their own kind of falls flat. It's not, again, it's not bad, but I don't think the popcorn flavor is strong enough to feel like I'm really replacing, you know, popcorn and chocolate, or popcorn and Raisinets, or popcorn M&Ms, or whatever. But it's also not like just wafery enough to be like, oh, it's just M&Ms with wafers. Like, there is that hint of popcorn flavor. So I guess try them out. If the idea of chocolate popcorn M&Ms sounds good to you, you'll probably like these. If you're like, that sounds terrible, I would never even consider that, then avoid these. If you're on the fence, I mean, maybe try them. I don't know. I can't really... They're not bad. Obviously, I keep going back to them, so they do have a decent flavor. They still taste like M&Ms. They've got that wafer, which I think there are M&M wafers, or there were at one point. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, I think there are ones that are just M&Ms with that kind of crisp rice, you know, inside of it, like a crunch bar. And so these are similar to that. It's like a bite-sized version of that that's not like a whole crunch bar. It's more crunch than chocolate. So again, you'll dig these if any of that sounds good to you. They're not bad. It's not like I'm like looking at them going, this is a terrible idea. They also didn't win me over like the, if you remember the jalapeno ones for a while. Oh my god, I wish those would come back because they were so good. I remember buying those and being like, jalapeno M&Ms, that sounds terrible, but I gotta try this. And so I bought them and I tried them, and they were delicious because they were that perfect blend of spice and chocolate. So good, so good. I wish, you know, M&Ms, if you're listening, please bring that back. But as far as these go, give them a shot. They're not bad. Anyway, if you want to see more videos like this, I've got more kind of food reviews on the channel, but if you want to see something related to popcorn, why not watch some of my impromptu reviews where I do movie reviews off the top of my head. You can also watch Fright Films, which is my horror movie review analytical show. All kinds of stuff on the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.